Chapter 1. Personal Performance Evaluation. How does someone know if they are good at performing a task or desired set of behaviors? How does one measure the potential of a candidate or potential employee? Is it gut feeling or instinct? This set of questions are particularly important in a number of different spheres. Training, design and delivery, recruitment and continual personal staff development, all have these at the very heart of their processes. How does this affect you in your quest to become a police officer? That is probably the most important question of all. Personal Performance Evaluation, PPE, is a method by which given expert criteria is qualified, documented and measured against a performance provided by an individual. The concept can apply to any behavior pattern, assessment, or scenario whereby skills and abilities are to be observed. Here, let us take a complete example to demonstrate how PPE can be used. Consider the role of a travel agent working in a local high street travel agency. Their core job function is to provide customers with quotations for holidays that meet the customer's needs, sell them the holiday, and any additional extras the customer may need. Whilst doing this, they must follow a sales process, be polite, courteous, and overcome any objections the customer may have. The whole process may be rather onerous to document for the purpose of illustration. However, let us focus on the moment a customer walks into the travel agency for the first time. Below is an example of how PPE can be documented and measured in assessing a travel agent's performance. Personal Performance Evaluation for a sales behavior. Expert criteria for greeting customers. How effectively did the travel advisor? 1. Welcome the customer to the store. Rising from their seat, using open, non-threatening body language. Correct uniform is worn and advisor is neatly presented. 2. Introduce themselves, stating their name and asking the customer for theirs. 3. Make the customer feel at ease. Without pressuring the customer, ask, "What can I help you with today?" 4. Introduce relevant brochures. Through the introduction of initial qualifying questions, begin to understand the customer's needs and requirements for their holiday. Select the relevant brochures based on the customer's responses. 5. Gain customer confidence and engagement. Gain commitment to taking a seat at the sales desk to further qualify and progress into the full sales presentation. Score each section on the following basis: rating, description, description of performance. 3.6 to 4. Expert. Performs with finesses and meets 90% of the criteria. 3.0 to 3.5. Effective. Performs with confidence and meets 75% of the criteria. 2.0 to 2.9. Marginal. Performs mechanically or meets 50% of the criteria. 1.0 to 1.9. Ineffective. Performs mechanically and meets less than 50% of the criteria. 0.0 to 0.9. Not evident. Unable to perform any of the criteria. Notice that the rating scale uses decimal numbers, and this provides a range of ratings. This permits the assessor to recognize the competence of the performance while simultaneously identifying strengths or discrepancies in one or more of the assessed components. What does this mean to you? In the recruitment process for the role of a police officer, we are fortunate to have been given the template for expert criteria, but not the method, or how this expert criteria should be demonstrated by the candidate. The expert criteria are more commonly known as the police officer core competencies. Whilst having a fundamental understanding of the police core competencies is essential to your successful application to the role, it is knowing how to put these into practice in a given assessed scenario, which is the real key to success. Personal performance evaluation is a time-proven method of both assessing and training people. Through this study guide, you will learn to adopt and target your efforts to ensuring you meet expert criteria as a means of demonstrating you have got the potential to become a competent police officer.